Hi everybody. Welcome back from spring break. We are in my living room and it looks like this is going to be our new classroom for a little while. So, at least for this week. So, I'm going to teach you your math lessons from here. Now, there's some positive things about having your math lesson on a video. For those of you that sometimes thought I went too fast in class, this is going to be perfect because when I do something on the board, you can just push the space bar or pause and pause your video, work your problem, and then you can check it by listening to me. Or if you need to stop and write something, you can just pause it. You can pause me whenever you want and then just continue right on with the lesson. Okay, so for some of you, that'll be a real benefit. Okay, so Evan and Tessa, I want you to get out lesson 56, which is the first one in your folder that I gave you. And I know that you've already found common denominators before, but I want to go into detail to make sure you understand what you're doing. Okay, so when we find common denominators and when you add and subtract, you know you have to have a common denominator on the bottom. So you want to go to the largest number to find the least common multiple, or the LCM. Okay, that's a term you're going to hear for the rest of your life in math, is finding the LCM, least common multiple. You want to go to the largest number when you look for the least common multiple and go through the multiples of 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Does 4 go into 5? No. 5 times 2 is 10. Does 4 go into 10? No. 5 times 3 is 15, and 4 does not go into 15 either. But 5 times 4 is 20, and 4 does go into 20. So our least common multiple, or our common denominator, is going to be 20 here. So I will put my plus sign in between. And now we have to figure out the numerators of our fractions. 4 goes into 25 times, and 5 times 1 is 5. 5 goes into 20 4 times, and 4 times 1 is 4. Now we can add straight across. That gives us 9/20. Now, can 9/20 be reduced? No, it can't, because the factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. And none of those are factors of 20. So we know this is in its most reduced form. Now, I want to show you this in a picture so that you will understand what we are doing every time we do this, okay? So I'm going to draw 2 circles for you. And you can draw these on your paper if you want to, or you can just watch me. Okay, so I have 2 circles. Are they about the same? Anyway, okay, let's look at what this will look like in a picture. Okay, so we have 1/4 plus 1/5. Okay, let's divide our circle up. We have 1/4 of a circle plus 1/5 of a circle, which is a little bit less than 1/4. Okay, so we're going to make this a little bit less than 1/4, not quite straight down for another quarter. So this is 1/4 plus 1/5. Okay, and I'm going to shade that in with a different color just so you can see when they match up. Okay, so 1/4 of a circle plus 1/5 of a circle is supposed to equal 9/20. So, in order to make sure I get 9/20, I'm going to divide my circle into 4 parts, 4 equal quarters, and divide each quarter into 5 parts, since 4 times 5 is 20 pieces, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that will be 9 pieces. If I kept doing that all the way around, I would have 10 pieces on each half of the circle, right? But I only want to shade in 9 of those. So it's going to be 9 out of 20 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now take a look. Okay, we're going to take this line away so that we can see exactly that 9/20 is exactly the same as 1/4 plus 1/5 of a circle. See? So you're going to keep going on your lesson practice, and I will send you a picture of all the answers so that you can check your lesson practice to make sure you are doing it right. If you need to, repeat or rewatch this video to learn as many times as you need to learn how to do it. Okay, first you need to find the common denominator, and then you can add your fractions or subtract. Make sure you look at your sign. Okay, then if you need to, you can reduce the fraction. Okay, that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.